Hey guys, it's Ruthie, plant obsessed lady, loving to share my passion for plants and inspiring you to be creative with your plants and gardens. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. You know you rock. Today I'm super excited because I have some plant mail from a friend, and it's a wish list plant that I've been trying to get for a while. Thank you, Erin. So let's get to it because I'm kind of excited about this. Let's go. I can't even see what I'm recording, but okay. So I got this plant mail from Erin, my bestie from the Westie. As you guys know, I swap with her on a regular basis. I sent her some Korean succulent cuttings from both of my orders, and she loved them. She sends me stuff, and she knows I've been looking for the Hoya Compacta Hindi row. I haven't been able to find it other than like little cuttings for like $13 at Lowe's, which I refuse to pay for because I hear that they take forever to propagate. So I didn't want to spend my money on that, and was in hopes of getting another piece. But she's so sweet and really kind. So thank you, Erin. I'm so excited to open this. And this was, she ordered it from Amazon. And I will link in the description where you can find it on Amazon if you're also looking for it like I was. And so excited. So it has a bunch of these little peanut thingies in here, and it feels pretty heavy. If there's anything in there. It is hot today. I feel like so sweaty. God, I'm so excited to get. So happy. And I got another little thing from Amazon that I ordered that I want to show you guys. Wow. So they actually sent it in soil. So it's most likely rooted. Open this up. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of soil like falling out of that fell out of the package. So I can try when I ship something, if I decide to ship with soil, this method. Okay. I hope you guys get a good look. Wow, it's so pretty. And it's still wet, like moist, the soil. So this, I'm trying to figure out if it's one or two pieces. And I can't tell. It's really hard to tell if this is just one or two. But it is a nice size, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that I can't tell if it's one or two pieces is a really good thing. I was gonna repot it, but I don't know if I should now. Let me get a closer look for you guys. So this is it. It's a nice size. I mean, I almost want to say that it's like two squiggly ropes or more, but it's hard to tell. Right, I'm gonna pause for a moment. I'm gonna repot it. I did forget to read what the instructions said, so let me read them. It's a simple care plants. Position indoor plants in the interior of a bright room to provide them with indirect sunlight. Place outdoor plants on a patio that doesn't receive received is what it says, but receive full sun or under a tree. Recommend 4-inch pot. I believe this is a 4-inch pot or a 6-inch pot. A 4-inch pot, 8 ounces of water weekly, so a cup of water. 6-inch pot, add 12 ounces of water weekly. 8-inch or bigger, add a liter of water weekly. So apparently they like to be watered weekly. It says this plant is very easy to take care of, place in a bright, well-lit area of your home. Water once a week or when soil feels slightly dry. Keep plant free from drafts. Prefers warm growing temperatures between 65 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Fertilize every week, spring through fall, with a water-soluble fertilizer. Alright then. So this is just soil. What I'm going to use, first of all, I want to put some tarp on the bottom of my pot. I already put my little mesh, if I can grab it, my little mesh in the bottom already. And this camera is not positioned well, so sorry if all you see is like half of my face, which probably looks really super ridiculous. Oh, I forgot, don't grab charcoal with your hands. That was dumb. Right, so I just put like a little layer in the bottom. I'm going to put some Lowe's potting soil. I'm going to use some pumice. And I'm going to use some pine bark mini nuggets. Now I figure if it's good for my desert roses, it's good for this. Because what I was reading was a good mixture is somebody used was soil, pumice, and some orchid bark. So I figured this is just as good as orchid bark. Just going to crush it up a little bit. I should have probably put this in a bigger container and then made my soil mixture, but I never think these things through before I do them. I just kind of go with it. My hands are going to be so filthy. Alright, so this is, let me get some more soil. I needed to have a bigger pot to do this in. But I think that's good enough. I'm going to try and take this out carefully. So now I'll know if this is 1 or 2 pieces for sure. And this soil is really like coming apart really easily, so I'm so excited about this plant. I'm making a hot mess here. I still can't tell if it's 1 or 2. Honestly. But I feel like that's 1. This might be 2. So it's possibly a bunch of pieces, and I can't decipher how many. I'm trying to get the soil out of the little crevices. What a mess, Ruthie. What a mess. seriously. I feel like I need a little brush to get all this, or if I should rinse it off. I think I'm gonna rinse it off really quickly to get all this. It has a bunch of dirt and inside the crevices, and I want to clean that out. Okay, so I cleaned it off, and so cool. Where's that little piece? This little piece fell off of it while I cleaned it off, so I'm just gonna put it in the dirt and see if anything happens with it. Probably nothing will happen with it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I need to find a way to mix this. This is not gonna work like this. Alright, this is better. Do you guys have this plant? What's your experience with it? Is it a slow grower, as I hear? Add a little more soil. He's so pretty. I wanted to put him in a hanging planter, but I think I'll do that once he's longer. Or maybe I'll make like a macrame. I'm gonna possibly attempt that at some point, a macrame hanger. So I think that's pretty good. I hate that I got soil in the exact spot that I just finished trying to get soil out of, and it's so not in the middle, because that's what I do. It's so pretty, Erin. Thank you so much. My goodness. So this is it. It's a nice size piece, and I'm going to water it weekly the way they say it, if the soil is as dry as I imagine it will get. If it doesn't, then clearly I won't. The other thing I wanted to show you guys that I got in the mail, I'm super duper excited about, is, I need to adjust my camera. Okay, so the other thing I'm super duper excited to share with you guys is I finally got my moisture meter in, and I'm so excited to use this. And I'm going to be poking all my plants. I'm going to be poking and prodding them today to check it out. And this is it's a 3-way soil meter, so it measures the light, moisture, and pH. So I want to do the moisture first, so let's just see where this is at, the soil that I just placed in here. Maybe I should put it that way so you guys can see it. And it's on 0, which is appropriate. I mean, I have no water in there at all. So let's water it and try that again. And I do want to put this little guy in there. I don't know which way I would even put it, if it would even propagate, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put him in here somewhere. I don't know if Hoya is like water propagate or not. Alright, so am I recording? I am. This said about 12 ounces for a 6-inch pot. I'm going to eyeball it and just water it well. I probably should have watered it from the bottom, which is something I'm trying to do with a lot of my plants. But honestly, that's super unrealistic with all these plants that I have. What I do use is I wish I had it in here. I have one over there, and I'll show you what I do with some of my smaller pots. I'm just gonna water it so thoroughly. Such a mess. Probably about 8 ounces there, and it's soaking through, so I'm good with that. So let's try this moisture meter again. You guys probably can't see it. I probably should have zoomed in or something. Like, I didn't even think of that. Let's see. I don't know if you can see or not, but this is now on 6, which is green and it's moist. So let's just out of curiosity see pH. It's 7, which is neutral, and well, that's the light. Hold on. Anyway, so let's go back to pH was 7, and then the moisture, it's moist. So I'm excited about this. I want to check out all of my succulents because that's you know, that I not that I worry about it, but I think sometimes some of them I don't water as much as I should. And I think I had an issue with my embrocatas because I wasn't watering as often as I should for that particular plant. And I think some succulents, you know, they do want more water than others. So, why don't we check that out? Check out a couple of my succulents and see how they're doing water-wise. Specifically, this embroccata is one of the ones that I always worry about because my others died. And I honestly feel like it was, and look at this, I'm having a hard time even getting it in. So, according to this, it should probably get watered. So this embroccata actually has a baby here. You can see that there. I want to try it in another spot. I don't think I watered this one this week, so yeah, it's on pretty much 1. So, and like I said, not all succulents want or need to be watered all the time, and I should probably water him from the bottom because his leaves are touching the soil, and his soil is already, it's already wetting the table, you see. So I think with these fast drying mixes as well, fast draining mixes, you have to be more vigilant about watering more often. But I'll tell you something, you're more likely to kill a succulent from overwatering than underwatering. So I would rather have to water more often, but know that I'm not overwatering, than to do the opposite. Oh look, here's a couple of babies in there. trying to take this leaf off. Okay. Okay. Just taking the leaves off while I'm at it. I'm just gonna give it one more, even though the water is soaking through. It's so fast draining that I feel that sometimes you need to really give it a good soaking with this mixture. Alright. And then let's try the moisture meter again. Sorry about the light. So it's at 6, which is good. That's good. I think 6 is, you know, you don't want to be, this is already saying it's moist. That's all you need. I don't even know if I'd ever want to be at 10 with my succulents. So I think I'm good there. So I forgot to show you guys what I meant about the little pot that I use to bottom water. I use these. I got this from the 99-cent store, so it's super cheap, and it fits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little terracotta. I think these are 4-inch pots, and I actually just leave them in here because I think it looks pretty. And what I do is, this doesn't have a hole, so it won't drain through. I just fill the bottom with water. And I let these guys sit here and they'll soak it in. Probably in, I want to say about 20 minutes, they'll soak this in. And that's pretty much how I bottom water these succulents. I don't do all of them because look how many things I would have to bottom water here. It's just unrealistic. So for the most part, I do water from above. I do have another, this one I also bottom water. I just put the water in the thing and I bottom water there. I could possibly get a couple of more of those, but I don't love the look of it everywhere. You know, the tray to water from. But I do use it, and sometimes I'll swap these and I'll put them in there and bottom water like that. But I'm not going to lie and say that I bottom water everything, because that'd be just a complete lie. So, that was just that. I just wanted to show you that. But thanks again. So I'm going to bring my Hoya in, and I'm going to check a couple of the houseplants and see how they're doing. By the way, I got a new leaf on that Monstera. This leaf right here is a new leaf. Look at all those holes and splits. Super beautiful. Alright. Alright, so this is my houseplant area. So I'm going to put the Hoya here. I repotted a couple of my houseplants, and I probably should have videoed that, but I never think of these things ahead of time. I just kind of do things and then say, hey, I should have done this, I should have done that. But I don't know if you can see. Well, I'll move this and you can see. I put a tray of pebbles on the bottom of the begonia. I repotted it, and a little bit of water in that tray because I was told they like a lot of humidity, and with the AC in this room, I don't know how much humidity it has, and I don't want to kill it. So let's test this soil. I watered this, I want to say, of days ago when I repotted it. Why am I having a hard time getting in here? There you go. Sorry, my hand's in the way. And this is, God, the sun is in my eye. Can't see. I want to say 7. Can't see. 6 or 7. It's in the green area, which is I think where you want to be. I don't think you want to be in the blue or crazy area. I probably should have read the instructions actually. Let's check this here. Tricolor Chamanthe. And he is probably need some water soon. He's a 2, I think it says. God, I'm blind. So not quite in the danger zone yet. If I do my finger test, I mean, it still feels moist, so I wouldn't even worry about that. Who else? Let's check these variegated elephant ears, because I think they're close to needing water. Yeah, see? And my finger test would attest to that. See here? Probably about the same because I watered them at the same time. So this thing, I think it's worth its money in gold. If you're unsure about when to water your plants, just poke them and check. I think it's super useful. So these guys, I'll probably water them in a day or two. This Monstera. Yeah, this, I love it already. I think I'll buy another one, actually, one for outside, one for here. But I really highly recommend it. And let's check here. This guy's probably super dry. Look at that. He's not. Right there, it is moist. You see that? My finger here, I don't think it is though. Let's check. See that? I would have watered this, and that's probably how I killed those bulbs, or they're just dormant. I don't know, but I think I was a little bit crazy over watering them. So this is super useful, I believe. I'm super excited about this Hoya, and I will keep you guys updated with the results, and if anything happens with this little half a leaf or whatever. Super crooked like always, because I can never center a plant. But oh, this begonia, this one I definitely need to know if, I feel like this thing takes the water and just sucks it up. I probably need to bring it down to do this. Hold on. See, I would have watered this. I would have watered the life out of this. Let me see my finger test. No, it's wet. I wouldn't have watered it. But yeah, that's super wet. So I think it's an investment in your plants to have one of these little gadgets, and I don't think they're expensive. I think I paid like $8-9 for it, and I think it's super useful. So I will link the product down below if you're interested in it. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Erin, thank you so much for this plant. I love it so much already, and every time I look at it, I'm really thinking of you. So thank you so much. Till next time, let's make this world a more beautiful place, one succulent plant and cacti at a time. Bye.